Okay, oh my, okay, I had to start my timer. It's set for 15 minutes. Somehow, each time I set it for 15 minutes, and it somehow ends up being less than 15 minutes. So, it's December 10th, 1938. We're building a whole bunch of these new heavy cruisers will be done. Or pocket battleships. Portugal is still trying to somehow manipulate public opinion against my country. I honestly have no idea why. Can we do the same thing to them? Well, it's global manipulation against them. We failed also. So I guess we both... One ship from this fleet's getting booted. I guess the RMS Limitless is getting booted. Yeah. Well, this is our fleet. Poland had one of our mistresses died. And the Anarchist Federation is all... The Anarchist Federation's got the Carlists pinned. For some reason the Carlists appear to always win, but this is one of the first times I've seen the Anarchists actually win. Our policies can be changed. We don't really want to change our policies. Well, we've got to research something new, quite obviously. I think we're just going to replace this, though, and... Oh, but there's one... Okay, we've got to get... assembly line experimentation. So, we're going to get assembly line experimentation going, even though it's a 1940s tech. Continuing with January 15th now. Nothing too much is really happening in the world. MacArthur's still in power in the United States. The anarchists have are winning their civil war. It's almost over. And the Russians are social democratic. And they beat the Soviets and are now probably destroying the Siberians. And which is basically what's left of Ukraine, which isn't much. Some new destroyers. I'm gonna try to assemble a fleet out of all these new ships I'm building. Do I have enough to build another transport plane yet? No. Not quite. I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough to build another transport plane, but I'll start production on it. Super heavy battleship. So, we've got a super heavy battleship going. Yeah, maybe we'll build the new aircraft carriers. Or no, I know what I'm forgetting to do. I just realized it. We need to get better equipment going. Okay, we're gonna get better equipment rough terrain going. Several bonuses to fighting in mountainous terrain, which we go into Germany or Austria or anywhere around here, it's gonna be mountainous. And the anarchists have won. The Spanish Civil War is over. Or it's not over yet, but it's really hard to see the Kingdom of Spain somehow breaking out, see them somehow breaking out of Gibraltar and taking over Spain. I need to deploy more ships. we've got all these new ships being produced. They'll rejoin the rest of... They're going to rejoin the rest of these. Basically, deliveries to many of the countries are finally nearing completion. And we're just waiting. Waiting is the thing that takes the most in this game. Looking at Spain, I wonder how long before these guys get invaded. Delivery to Spain is ready. So they'll take Gibraltar soon, hopefully. Air transport plane's done. We should have waited to build it, because then we're going to have to upgrade it right away, but if we're going to use paratroopers like I plan on it, we need to get the doctrine, which is battlefield induction. God, I can't pronounce it, but it's basically providing battlefield interdiction doctrine. Okay, I got it pronounced right. Or at least I think I do. Okay, we've got plenty more of these. So basically we've got this huge force of mechanized troops. We gotta find a guy with slightly better skill than this guy. He's gonna be promoted to a general. So we've got Grot leading this huge force of 60,000 mechanized troops. Germany has failed with this. So we're getting more stuff upgraded. I don't know why we're getting a 1939 cavalry division. The only reason I keep continuing to build cavalry, or to research cavalry divisions, is in hope is to eventually get air cavalry. So now that that's done, we'll get... what can we build now? Okay, so we're going to research rear area vehicle repair shop. So I guess our vehicles or stuff repairs faster. We went toward the Italian Federation. Delivery to Georgia is ready. So we'll watch. I do not think the Italians will last very long. But okay, so Kaiserreich economic policy of the German Empire. So the RMS Victorious will head up this new fleet, which is still pretty small, granted. I think this will form up a much larger North Sea fleet. There. He's a Grand Admiral too. He's got a lot of fairly modern. He's got probably some of the most modern ships in the Republican Navy under his command, or some of the newest ships besides the carriers. Or two of these RAF fighter groups, Republican Air Force fighter groups. And another 3 infantry units. Okay. Lawrence establishes the Red. T.U. Lawrence, he earned his new commission in the Army, has established a new secret operations organization aimed at sending men behind German lines during the inevitable European war and raising revolt, called the Revolutionary Expeditionary Directory, full of French, German, and Italian-speaking soldiers and ideologues. The teams are trained in parachuting at night and will be a valuable asset to the syndicalists. So, excellent. Carry on. That costed us 30 money, which we have a lot of. Which money really doesn't do too much. I guess we could be influencing other nations that could join us, like these guys. And I guess we'll influence France. And we'll influence the anarchists. Well, that's what we could change our policy. What did the... So the Canadians tried to assassinate Christopher Hill, which is our head of intelligence. So I don't know why the Canadians wanted to assassinate the man. I really have no idea why they would want to. We're moving more towards a bit of a standing army. And this guy's done research. We're going to get the first strike doctrine, which gives our fighter pilots better training, which we're going to need because the Germans are going to send every bomber available from Belgium to bomb my coastline. So, well, this starting out to be part 8. My computer got a blue screen not too long ago. Fortunately, it recovered, so I get to continue doing this. And that's the new 1939 unit card. Delivery to Central America is ready. So we gave the Central Americans, which are now a syndicalist nation and are still remaining one. Mexico attempted to get its territories back and it failed. But they'll still be of use, come the time. Pancho Villa is in charge. The liberals are in 1930. Really, the liberals? Oh well. It doesn't really matter in the end, I guess. So the Highland Mountain Division and the Eastern Mountain Division are complete. And since my timer's going off, this is probably going to somehow end up being less than 15 minutes, but I'm signing off for now.